Next one is going to be for a 2015 Honda Accord. This is going to be for the remote head key, and we're going to be doing it with a Key Tool Max Pro. So we got the key cut. This is going to be a clone from the customer's key. Actually, it's going to be an add key. And if you want to do a all keys lost, it'll be the same kind of deal. You would just select all keys lost instead of add key, and I'll show you where. And all equipment was provided as always from Key 4. All links will be in the description, so check it out. We are now at the vehicle. We have the customer's key here. Like I said, this is an add key. So first we're going to plug up the OBD right here. It's going to be right here to the left under the, if I can get it in there. There we are. All right, all plugged up. Now we're going to put the original key into the ignition. It's going to be the working key that already turns the ignition on. This is for adding a key. And then we're going to go select IMMO programming and then go down to Honda. There we are, Honda. And then what I like to do, make it a little easier, is select by type right here, click IMMO system, and this is going to be a IMMO system 2 4th generation. That'll go all the way from 2008 all the way up to 2022, I believe, or 23. This will be the 4th generation right here. So we're going to have the customer's key, ignition is going to be on. We're going to click IMMO programming. It'll pull up the options right here. Like I said, if you lost the keys, you would go to all keys lost. You would just need this key to do it, and all you need is one key. You don't need 2 keys for this process. And then you would go through the system, the process, but with the one key that is cut. And we're just gonna add a key since we already have one in the system. We're gonna turn the ignition off. It's more optional. We're gonna turn the ignition back on. Ignition is off and on. It's gonna communicate with the vehicle. We're gonna turn the ignition off, and then turn ignition on with the original key. That'll be with the working key right there. Now it's gonna have us turn it off and then go with the new key. So here we are. Now it's communicating now. It's gonna have us turn off the ignition, pull it out, and then ignition off. So ignition off. Insert the new key, so pull that out right there. Put the new key in here and switch it on within 15 seconds. There we are. Ignition is on now, and now it's gonna go through the process of learning. We're going to see the immobilizer light right there flashing, that green light right there. That's going to let us know that it is not learned yet. Ignition off, ignition back on, ignition off again, and ignition on right here. We should see the immobilizer light disappear. That means that the key was accepted into the system and we are pretty much finished. It's going to ask us to turn the key off and on one more time. There we are, boom. It's asking if the indicator light, that green light that I showed you, if it's off, and yes it is. So we're gonna click yes, and then we're gonna turn it off one more time, and then on. And that's gonna complete the process, and we'll test it to make sure it's working. Operation completed. Please check if the key function is normal. Press OK, and then we're done with the machine. We're gonna take it out, there we go. All right, turn it on. There we are, key starts right up. Let's gonna make sure that we have action with the actual remote. I hear it. Let me turn the alarm on. There we are. Perfect. All right, that worked. All right, and we are all done here.